Sorry about that. I want to get my transition in. Hi, it's me. The end of Dragon Age 2, or Inquisition. Trespasser. Continue. Maybe. Now continue. Okay. This is the true end of an era. An era that began in 2022 ends in 2024. From September 2022 to February 24. Don't know what I'm going to do on Mondays after this. Probably not have to fight with so many technical difficulties because of the game. Okay. Last time, earlier today, I started Trespasser DLC. Exalted Council started up. Men.
Ordering our soldiers around in our palace. It removes any doubt that this council was necessary.
Okay. I'll do a fill in a second. I just want to see what she has to say. So Exalted Council. Meet up with old friends 2 years after after Curfews was defeated. Then. A dead Qunari is found in the Winter Palace as the council begins. Follow the blood trail to an alluvion, head into the crossroads, go to some elven ruins, find more Qunari, deal with them. They got some plans, and yeah, bought Qunari in the Elven Palace, then in Dwarven Ruins where they were processing lyrium. And then, in an old elven library, and by old elven, I'm talking about ancient Elvenan, Arlothan era library, before Tevinter library, ancient. And they planned to blow up the Winter Palace and other palaces. Big Inquisition's dealing with Gatlock, but right now, it looks like the Inquisition's not going to survive this. And, oh yeah, the Inquisitor's hand is, going nuts. Okay. Spirit books can eat it. Real things are real. Knobs have that look. Ending coming. Not how Jenny is supposed to go. They're not supposed to go. Not right. Do everything for everyone. Get sick. Not right. Talking about my hand. Can't put arrows in it. Put them everywhere else. I will never miss. I will make them know that Taris had, scratched out, has friends. There are many empty pages, and then that one is dog-eared still, and the Dagna. The nose is smudged, possibly by a kiss. There's also an arrow pointing to it that says, kiss smudge from kissing. Fireworks are going off. The end of the Inquisition. Okay, I'm gonna go put some stuff in my chest. Don't need it, but put this in safe storage. I got stuff to put in there, so I'm gonna put it in there. Charter. I'll be seeing everybody.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Winter Palace, Lam Sharal. Inquisition's pretty much taken over the Winter Palace. What are you guys doing? So you making some weird move. Not for the last time. Or maybe for the last time. We'll see. Dorian. Divine Victoria. Cole. Sorry, Magister Pavis. Divine Victoria. And Cole. I'm going back to the Elfie Ruins first. I have an ability now that I want to use. So I'm going back to the Elven Ruins. This was a way station for the Qunari, who are using Alluvians to travel. And they want to, Ooh, that was... The rumble pack just went off on my controller. They want to strengthen the veil. As you can see, my hand is going nuts. The Elven Ruins are traversed by Alluvion. But this is where the Qunari were based. Yeah, my hand can cause some explosions now. But I wanted to get in there. I knew I could.
That's Fenharel, removing a Dalish elf's Valasleen.
But these ruins are older than the Dalish.
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
Something I forgot to do last time. The slave markings. Yeah, the Inquisitors also found out that the Dalish gods were not really gods, just powerful mages. They were just powerful mages. That's all. Powerful mage kings, basically, that ruled over the elves during the days of Elvenon. The markings were slave markings. Fenharel freed slaves to fight against the Evanuris. The Inquisitor's hand has been reacting badly to elfie magic. That's why it's going all nuts right now. Any more gold? I want to loot all of it. But I had to wait until I could do that. To blow things up before I could go in there, so I couldn't go there the first time. And I want the money. The blood trail of the dead Qunari. Basically, an agent of Fen'Haral has woke spirits up here to fight the Qunari. I only didn't have to fight the spirits because of the wisdom of Mythal. The Well of Sorrows talked to me and let me communicate with them. Now I'm going to go to the Dwarfy Ruins. There's a spot there too that I think I could grab that way. Not positive. I don't think there wasn't one in the library. Wrong way. This way. Nope, not that way. Once I go through that one, there's no return. And if I'm going out, I want to go out in style. And that means dragon bone. And for that, I need money. Just waiting now. Now, I want to see how badly flooded this place is. I had to set off some gatlock. To deal...
Completely submerged. We do get dramatic results, don't we?
Yeah, I think this was the one I wanted.
We should see where that leads.
That's what I was going to. This was the Qunari's lyrium mine. I don't know if I've ever been here before. I don't remember this, but I do remember it. Where the Dreadwolf gaze blazes, paths are brought to light.
Look at this mural. Hold on. I see something hidden in it.
Okay. In the light of the veil fire, the runes seem to shift, coiling and uncoiling like snakes. A thunderous voice shatters the still, shouting, "Hail Mythal!" adjudicator and savior. She has struck down the pillars of the earth and rendered their demesne unto the people. Praise her name forever. For a moment, the scent of blood fills the air. There's a vivid image of green vines growing and enveloping a sphere of fire. The vision grows dark. An eon seems to pass. Then runes crackle as if filled with an angry energy. A new vision appears. Elves collapsing caverns, sealing the deep roads with stone and magic. Terror, heart pounding, ice cold as the last of the spell is cast. A voice whispers. What the Evanurus and their greed could unleash would end us all. Let this place be forgotten. Let no one wake its anger. The people must rise before their false gods destroy
The
all.
runes say the Evanurus fought the Titans. They mined their bodies for lyrium and something else. It's not clear.
The Blight. Neat. That was neat. They unleashed the Blight. The Evanurus unleashed the Blight. The Golden City turned black. Solus... the Dread Wolf... Spoilers, sorry. The Dread Wolf sealed away the Evanurus in the Golden City behind the veil.
Another alluvian.
No, we just went through it. Hopefully the Titan's not too mad. But I bet that's what happened. The Evanurus unleashed the Blight. Solus sealed it away in the Fade. The Magisters became contaminated when they went into the Fade physically, to the Black City. That's why Solus does not like the Blight. Doesn't trust the Grey Wardens, because they take the Blight into themselves. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm not siding with Evanurus in the next game, just so you know. But I mean, that's my theory. Okay, I'm going back to the Winter Palace. If I can. And I want to make myself some Dragon Bone before I go to the Darvarad. I mean, everybody's getting Dragon Bone. Just me again. Not gonna face the Qunari, and what I have, I'm going with the best armor I can make. How much money do I have? Okay. Actually, how much do I have? I didn't look. Okay, only 300,000. Okay.
Must be something here.
Me? Oh. That. Okay. Metal. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Good day. Would you care to trade?
That's what I'm doing right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It'll be another 20 of each. I wish I could do it like, instead of just, one at a time. Okay. Okay, craft armor. Okay. 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 Okay, there's a 40% chance of masterwork on that, but I want, at least on mine, I want perfection. And I have one with leather too. Cloth and leather. Nope, okay. Okay. Any place I can tint? Perfect. Okay. Okay, helmet. Silverite. Okay. Okay. I get first dibs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab my runes.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
No, I'm not going after that thing. Okay. Going after my runes. I'm not gonna worry about fireworks either. Okay.
I should look around.
No. Let's not do that, okay? Honeycomb. Ooh, can't do inflict bees. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I got one of those. Yeah. We wear tier 3 leather. Preferably. 81% air penetration. Ooh. I'll do that one. My weapons get modified over here. Superb. go with the dragons. No, let's go with the corrupting rune. Okay, next. Dorian. I need something with more defense. That one. Do I have enough? Okay, good. Nope, okay. You got a hood. That one. Okay. That's the Dale-Laden and Craggy skin I think I need next. And boots. Dragon webbing. We'll go with a tier 2 now. Okay, what Dorian's wearing gets modified. Tint. Gotta make it look good. Okay, I'm doing it one at a time. We're gonna go with this Dawnstone, I think. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough Ice Dragon Bone for that? Darn, okay. Then, I don't want to, I kind of want to use Dragon Bone, but I don't want to use Dragon Bone for that. We'll use Silverite because I want ice. Right? That would do ice damage. I'll go with that. Some Dawnstone. And that. Okay. And modify. Oh, I didn't make a grip or blade for it, did I? No, I did not. Okay. This is the boring part. It's basically, I'm just trying to fill some time right now. Plus, I want to have better weapons. It's just I don't want to end it right now. It's like it's like I do, but I don't. Okay, nope. We'll go with that. Okay. Okay, don't think we're gonna need too many demons. I'm going after the Qunari, so let's use... Okay. Dorian. Next is Vivian. Okay. No, she keeps... I think she's going to keep her armor and her helmet. I'm just going to give her a better staff. I don't want to change the Divine because I do not have the Divine's armor. So... She gets... Ooh. Okay. To that one. And that one. I think that one's appropriate. Did I have any research to turn in? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, okay, I got a couple. Okay, you got another Master Corrupting Rune? Okay, I'll save. Okay, I'll give you that one. Because I think we're going to need that the most. Vivian. Okay, one more to go. I love how the Divine has her own armor. Okay. And one more to go. It's the only one, huh? Okay. Got no Craigie skin? Good. Oh, I don't have any more Dale's Laden, though. Okay, I'm gonna go up some more. I'm gonna grab some more Dale's Laden wool. Cloth. Okay. I'll use more Craigie skin while I'm at it. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go with the male arms. I'm gonna go with the hunter coat because of the utility. Do I have anyone that adds to Constitution? Well, Colt. Modify armor. Okay. And I think that's pretty much what he was wearing, so... Go tint that. Go with that one. I'm gonna go with Navarrite there. Almost done, Cole. You know what? No. $341, $341, okay. Some dragon scales in there. More dragon scales. And more dragon scales. Okay. We'll do that one. And there's really not much. I can do there. So I'm going to do this one. Something with flanking bonus if I can. Preferably a tier 3. Hardened. Okay. Next is the modify. I'm going to give him one frost rune there. And just a corrupting rune there. Okay. What does she have currently? Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now his face is fully formed. Oh, okay. There we go. One last thing to do. Starter. Throw everything else in there and get going. Okay. This is it.
I'm parched. Where is that servant?
Sorry you can't enjoy the festivities, guys. Men? The last time. Dorian. Vivian. Cole. So,
Alvarad. All right, everyone. Get ready.
this is it. Okay. Can't go back now. Well, I can, but it's only through, reloading a save.
Graveyard. Where did the Qunari get all these? How long have they been studying Alluvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
Maybe we can ask them. Hey, can you guys stop your invasion plan? Some veil fire, and the writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible. Even to a native speaker of Kunlat, the handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken. But the drawings are meticulous, an excruciatingly careful study of several alluvians, along with an exploded diagram of their inner workings. I would think magic glass would be about it. But what do I know about magic? It's probably like intricate runes and stuff like that.
Are you all right? We should hurry. Here they come!
You can't hurt me!
Well, that worked.
That's quite the door.
Or about the door in a sec. Gonna make sure they're all defeated here. This letter was clearly written a few lines at a time over the course of multiple days, as the ink has started to already fade away slightly. Elf who is Talus. It is no longer my role to instruct others in the Qun, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggles to achieve mastery of yourself and purpose. Many Vidithari come to the Qun filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls, brick by brick, within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is. They convince you that you are alone and in darkness, that you must fend for yourselves. The walls are real. But the darkness and the solitude, the world that they create within the self, that is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth. And the truth is, no one is alone. It was a wisdom revealed to Kosloon in the desert long ago. What looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only a space between the stars. This portion of the letter is slightly newer, and the handwriting, which is exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser, as if written in a hurry. And it is not just the Vidithari who struggle with these illusions. The world changes the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was an Ashkari, and spent my days examining the philosophy of the Qun and trying to seek enlightenment that Kusulun found. But my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here the writing is filled with cross-out passages, and the script becomes shaky, some of the ink still wet. And now with the song liquid, crossed out. Now I study the dam which holds back the magic at its source. We will, crossed out. It is our purpose to, crossed out. Things change, little Talus. The world changes. Find purpose in people around you. When your role will be clear, remember when, crossed out. It'll be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness. But the walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first. You will see the truth. Sarath.
Red lyrium. Do the Qunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
The song is different, but the pieces fit together.
Okay, I'm going back down. Okay, making sure I didn't... miss anything. I'm going to go down too. Just want to hit the up. Scrap of writing from the Benton Hazarth agent. Excavated mural, believed to be self-portrait by Fenharal. Okay, Dorian. Can you energize that?
That isn't right.
Okay. Well, I really don't need anything. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts in turn. Okay. So it's just a puzzle for something I already have. But I will go grab some Veil Fire and come back. I'm not going to worry about the... Too bad I can't launch that. That'd be fun. Now, if the Orleans have fireworks, they're already partway to Gatlock. Which is basically gunpowder. And that's all that Gatlock is. It's gunpowder. Effectively. It's an explosive. They just need to supercharge their, Okay. Back up here. That looks like a dragon. That's a hala. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. Okay. Nope.
Nothing.
Sorry, I just want to make sure I write this down so I don't forget it again, because I just forgot it already. Because I'm not paying too much attention. And my mind's like a rusted trap. Okay. Sees. Flees. Hunts. Outwits. Okay, so one sees the hunter. Which would be down here, most likely.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Qunari move it here?
Do be careful not to touch the pyramid, darling.
I won't. Sees the hunter. Flees the hunter. Hunts? And that one. Okay, there we go. And now up to here for the gatehouse. Entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally from even different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Darvard. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Kith. Original location not on manifest. As Qunari was told, they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly cataloged or the Tarbas will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon. 3 kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisar Kith. Told her to write down locations in her manifest this time. Evening. Hisar Kith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest that just said outside Darvarad, asking my sten for a knife. Okay, don't remember which order. That was the top one.
Yes, do the thing to the other thing. Oh, sorry, I'm not good with things that don't have feelings.
Do the thing to the other thing. Got it. This is the other thing? Okay.
It's open. Let's
There
go.
we go. I don't think they noticed we came in. Well, let's make it so they do notice. Hi, where are your replacement guards? That didn't work? I didn't think so. Come here. Let me kill you. Just let me kill you. That's all I ask. I just want to kill all the Qunari in here. Instructions for new workers. While some of this letter is written in Qunari, most of it is in common. The letter is blocky, simple, but tidy. The Dragon's Breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Qun and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All those who have been to the Daravad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction for as long as we have. If we delayed Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Qun demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Qun does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and duty under the Qun. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fenharal, and remember your role in service to the Qun. So they got a specimen. And that would just lead back to that door. Okay. We could have snuck in, but where's the fun in that? Several entries in this journal, some in Qunlot, some in Common, as if the writer was practicing their language skills. The last page reads, "Sent to palace again, moving things along. Bath Shems never notice who comes or goes. When the Dragon's Breath comes, they won't know what hit them." While blowing up various palaces is not going to work. So, let's see if there's anything else. Nope, okay. Okay. You're right. To battle.
Help!
Go! Not good.
My dear, are you all right?
Okay, my hand's still messing up. I can make some more weapons, but I don't want to. The study. A letter with an Inquisition seal sits half buried in a pile of memos. To the Honorable Salasari, Triumvirate of the Qun. On behalf of the Inquisition, I must humbly inquire as to the hostile actions of your agents in Alam Sharal. We can only view the attacks by Ban Hasrath agents upon our officers and the infiltration and sabotage of the Exalted Council at Timurlam Sharal as a prelude to a declaration of war. If the Qunari people do not wish to provoke retaliation from the Chantry, these hostilities must cease at once. Respectfully, Ambassador Josephine Montelier. Several incomprehensible languages in Qunlot follow. A letter in common with elegant script has been torn open and is crumpled into a ball, but the writing still legible. To Ambassador Josephine Montelier of the Inquisition, the Triumvirate of the Qunari people wishes to assure you that despite the loss of the dreadnought Barrelthrock and its crew of 100 souls in a failed joint mission with the Inquisition 2 years past, military action has not been approved against the Inquisition. No one in Parvalen has authorized actions of any kind involving the Exalted Council, nor will they. We are seeking out the Ben Hasrath priest who appears to be leading this operation without our consent. When she is located, we assure you that these hostile actions will cease. So this is not the Qun doing it. But the letter has been intercepted. Written Kunlot.
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen. We need to put a stop to this, and fast.
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of our Legion nobles like collecting these things because, ooh, cool, it's neat. Cole, this one's you. I'll make sure we got everything we need because coming up is going to be a fight. I know it. I want to make sure we got all of our potions. And thanks for the lore, Kirsty. Just finishing up Inquisition here. And the Trespasser DLC.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon.
I think he noticed.
Inquisition! Nira Tasia Sara! Miraba Sadim Kata! You have come far enough, Inquisitor. No more.
Oh. Okay. I'm glad I don't have Iron Bull with me. I'd have to fight him. Get down! Where are you going? I'm not done with you yet. I haven't even started with you. Oh, I hate Sarah Boss. There you are. Get down. Oh, really? You're not gonna let me have any fun? Well, I'm not gonna let you have any fun. How about down you go? Huh? 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 Yeah. Whew. Portions of this are indecipherable Qunari, with what appears to be formulas for an unfamiliar number system. One section has been translated for Vidithari workers in the factory, then circled, repeatedly underlined with arrows drawn around it by someone who is clearly very insistent that they be read. For primers, combine no more than 1 part Atashi venom with an equal amount of deathroot oxen and 3 parts of powdered silverite. Adding more venom will dissolve the casing on the primers here in the factory will fill and fill the room with deadly gas. Whoever keeps getting the formula wrong needs to see me immediately. We have a great many primers to make on a tight schedule and cannot afford any more delays due to mistakes. Okay. Logbook appears to be on care and feeding of animals in Free Marcher's Lord's Manor. After that, it shifts to practical phrases in Qunari. Later begins with the following. Beast presents chafing around limbs and tail, likely from attempts to use chains. While its natural strength remains, muscles are slack from confinement. Tarathras said she initially tried drugging the beast, but the amount required to keep it sedated changed the quality of its venom so that it was no longer useful in production or in producing Gatlock. She says fire has kept it under control, while heated panels keep it in a state of comfortable drowsiness. Tardathras is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. She does not like what we are doing to the beast. She calls it a tashi, which means something like great thing, and she repeats saying from the Qun to herself when she extracts the venom. I do not disagree with her. I saw enough harm done to innocent beasts at my lord's sneering commands. The beast, the Atashi, deserves better than the pry bars and needles we use upon it each time we drain the venom gland. Tarathras says I may be needed at the Winter Palace. It is likely that some view elves with suspicion, thanks to these attacks by the agents of Fenral, but a human woman may still pass unnoticed among the servants. She says I may be asked to deliver more Gatlock in different containers. She says that it could be dangerous, and that if I do not return, most will assume I am dead. As I said, Tadathras is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. But she is right. I did not join the Qun for this. Okay, Cole, we're going to have to go hit the supply cache. I can save, right? Yep, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay.
If this creature is as vital to the Qunari operation as it looks, we should destroy it at once, my dear.
She's scared. She doesn't want to be here. They hurt her.
Don't worry.
We will not let you cut down the Atashi.
Oh, don't worry. I have no intentions of cutting down your Tashi. Okay. I'll let you guys handle as much as you can. Okay, that's the middle one.
Ishara!
Okay. I'm trying, Cole. Okay, if I can get this middle ring. Okay. Get the middle ring.
Merhaba Sadim Kata!
Get one more. Okay, there we go. Now I guess gotta get that outer ring. Okay. And the outer... Nope, nope. This is the toughest fight I have here, so I think this is the outer ring. Okay. Really? Thank you, Cole. Okay, I need to get this outer ring. Oh, the place is blocked. Excuse me. Disengage. Get the hell out of the way. Got more Qun coming.
The barriers are set. Now we just need to open the gate.
No. Give me a second. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Throw in some refreshments. I'm trying to help you.
You've got it. It's opening.
Got one more lever.
She's free. She's leaving.
Good. I think the animation broke. I'm not cutting down your dragon.
Bashara!
I will take you. You are going down.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen'Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
Oh, yes.
Whatever you think I've done, mass assassination isn't a good moral high ground.
The South was poisoned by these elves' manipulations.
Hey,
Just as
I'm an
you
elf.
now. You would have
Jerk.
died from the mark on your hand, but
Jerk.
with the help of one of their chief agents.
Jerk, jerk.
The same agent
Jerky,
who
jerk,
helped
jerk,
seal the
jerk.
breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solus, agent of Fen'Harel.
How utterly surprising.
I'm nobody's puppet, lady.
Whatever Solus is involved in, I am nobody's puppet.
Even now, you refuse to see the strings. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades.
Yeah, my hand's not doing too good.
Panahayden, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Okay. Well, I do need him to heal my hand. We weren't on the best of terms. We weren't enemies, though. I just never got his companion quest. So I'm going to be very
Solus is
practical.
the only one who can help with my mark. We find him before Vidasala does.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Almost. Almost. Wow. We used a lot of potions. Oh, great. The anchor now builds up power even faster.
That can't be healthy. Perhaps Solus can help.
Solus doesn't want to hurt people. He isn't that kind of wolf. The Qunari don't see.
Fortunately, not much we can do. Just okay.
That must be where Solus is.
Okay, so Alluvian travel. Just gotta keep my eye on my anchor. Okay, we are full up. Best I can do.
There! He can't be far from her, or it hurts him.
Okay, hopefully I get up there before, there's the Illuvian. Okay. Mine discharged before I got close to the Gatlock. Okay. This is a tough fight here.
He's coming to stop us!
Okay. Cerebus battle is tough battle. And uh-oh.
The Cerebas is no longer following orders.
Barabbas! 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 You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Anta! Ibrata Kadi!
Had to do that now. Hi. Are you sure you want to do it? My hands are kind of explodey right now. Unfortunately, it's a serious condition, and my doctor's office hours are closed right now, so I can't get it looked at. Okay. Saving often.
Quick! We're almost there!
Wait, you're not gonna let me have any fun? Now you're gonna let me blow my horn? Where are you? Over there? I'm gonna blow right now. You do not want to be standing next to explosive with guy with blowy up hand. Just saying. And I have to keep blowing it up because otherwise it'll blow everybody else up. The anchor is not doing so hot tonight.
Your soul is dust!
Yeah, well, your soul will be stone, so... There he is. There he is, Miss America. I did not launch the Cerebus. Okay.
You can't hurt him, but the Fade can. Use your mark.
I'm waiting to. Okay. And the final save. Oh. Now I'm alone. Well, guess not.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
I don't think he's going to listen. He didn't listen. Gonna blow. Oh, good. My hand's fixed.
That should give
Okay,
us more
see you
time.
later. No?
I suspect you have questions.
Well, besides the fact that you're Fen'Haral.
The Qunari answered some of those questions. The information I found while traveling through the Alluvians answered more. You're Fen'Haral. You're the Dread Wolf.
Well done. I was soulless first. Fen'Haral came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
I'm gonna be nice.
Our legends about you are wrong. I saw the truth as we traveled the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Haral, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever.
When they murdered Mythal.
Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
Well,
Mythal was one of the Evanuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
okay, not asking why.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanuris are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every
Right.
alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanuris would have destroyed the entire world.
But
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
so how did they
The
become gods?
Evanuris were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
At least I got Mythal
Slowly.
balancing on my face.
It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanuris.
So what happens now?
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces.
That's good.
With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
And what about the Alluvians?
You control the Alluvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Alluvians are now mine.
And what about the mark?
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
I'm gonna try to redeem him.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry.
Now, can I have that hand?
Live well. While time remains.
Because, there's a tiny bear named Chauncey that I want. It's in the Black Emporium, and, well, I kind of want to trade the hand, the mark hand, for Chauncey, the tiny bear. But I have to be careful. He nips. Wow. I should have started earlier. Okay. Music's probably going to be over by the time the scene starts.
Agree something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes,
There's a cutscene that's to be seen.
Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
And inside
Without our
your palaces.
organization, I doubt you would be alive to complain.
Thank you, Vivian.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Uh-huh.
Inquisitor.
You all know what this is. A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. We have fulfilled that pledge. And now the war is over, for most of us. It is time for our soldiers to sheathe their swords and go home. To all who served, thank you. It has been an honor. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
I'm taking Liliana's advice. Giving them what they want. We're going to start operating in the shadows. Now for the end. In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. Others preferred to remember the Inquisition's good works and the many lives it had saved. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world. Definitely not the Inquisitor, putting the book in the case, and hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were raging Parvalan, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. However, she eventually became disgusted by Vivienne, who she felt was perverting the Chant of Light's intent, and left the council. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. As the Inquisition forces returned to civilian life, its mages pushed for independence from the Circle. Divine Victoria, secure on her sunburst throne, and with a rebuilt Chantry Circle at her disposal, chose to be magnanimous. Bleh. All this talking. She grudgingly allowed them to remain as the College of Enchanters as a mark of her regard for the Inquisition. For the next few years, the College and Circle coexisted peacefully, if barely. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition spy master in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Rector, and Harding. Many believed that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Man, I am shuddering in anticipation. With the Inquisition disbanded, Sarah joined the Inquisitor in officially retiring from scaring people in high places. I love that crossbow hand. I want a crossbow hand like that. And it's got a grapple, too. By formal account and agreement, both would lead boring, safe, nowhere special lives, doing nothing much at all. And with that comforting lie, those empowered continued their fragile lives as though all was back to normal. I'm now a Red Jenny, so... Meanwhile, Red Jenny, an entirely separate person and not at all collectively embodied by Sarah, the Inquisitor, and countless friends, continued to make a difference, or just have fun, where and when the impulse struck. With frequent visits to her Whittle, of course. Sarah and Dagna are a couple. I don't see any exploding bees, though. Varric took up the role of Viscount of Kirkwall, and, with the help of his friend Hawke, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Bran and Aveline. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Whoever that is. I forgot who the Prince of Starkhaven was. I think his name is Sam or something. With the Inquisition disbanded, the Bulls Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. And Cullen's got Mabari now. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars on land Divine Victoria granted him. He got the dog from a merchant in Orlais who, they don't breed Mabari in Orlais, so he wanted to, make sure the dog had a good home. With this help, many Templars shed their lyrium addiction, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. He promised that, should his friends from the Old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. But the Old Inquisition's never going to call him. Dorian returned to Deventer to take his father's place in the Magisterium. That's Maevaris right there. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as the voice of resistance against corruption. Maevaris is a trans woman in the game, while Krim's a trans man. I wish we could have seen more of Maevaris in the game, though. Along with Magister Maevaris Talani, he formed a group called the Qunari to restore and redeem Deventer, a fight many thought hopeless. Lucerne. Magister Pavis's allies said that his greatest strength lay in the lover he left in the south, but still conversed with via message crystal, which he gave before he said goodbye. Some claim to have seen the Inquisitor on the streets of Minrathous on rare occasions, sneaking into the heart of Deventer to aid his Amatus. After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Weishaupt Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some say they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. I hope he returns in Dreadwolf. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way, especially as a Grey Warden. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless, other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small, carved toys. That's why I want him to return, because he's making toys now. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiba and her family. Especially since we're operating the Shadows now, we really don't need her, unfortunately. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montiliers were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. She probably still, keeps up the Liliana, though. The next few years were a busy time, as many ships with the Montelier crest were built and set sail again from Antiba's harbors. Soon, Ravani pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine's ancestors took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. Can they just let bygones be bygones? Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montelier took the development in stride. Well, I know it wasn't Zephyrin, because Zephyrn's with the Warden. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Wherever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. Cole's just helping. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fenrir wondered just how large the Dread Wolf's forces were. And I'm guessing he's heading into the Upper Wilds, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Got some Dalish with him. Dorian.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus
Yep.
knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
And next time I stream Dragon Age, it'll be after Dreadwolf comes out. And the first few patches are out. Mainly because I don't want to deal with bugs. So, that will be it for Dragon Age. September 19th, 2022. With my original model, I started playing this game. Or, the Dragon Age games, I should say. I started with Dragon Age Origins. I played through all 3 games on stream. Took over almost a year and a half. And now, it's over. I do not know what I'm going to do next. I don't. I mean, I know what I'm going to do for the next couple weeks. I'm going to play some Sims 4. I think I'm going to use Sims 4 as a, buffer game. So I'll be playing the Sims 4 for, next couple weeks. But after that, I don't know yet. I got some ideas. I could play an Elder Scrolls game. I've got Kingdoms of Amalur, the Re-Reckoning. I got that I could play. I always got Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy I could play. Because I kind of want to keep fantasy games on Monday. But outside that, I don't know. I haven't decided quite yet. But I will continue to stream on Monday, and I'm not stopping streaming. Well, this week I am. I'm taking a week off just to do some cleaning and organizing because my real-world streaming space is a bit of a mess, and it needs to be organized before I feel comfortable streaming anymore. So I'm going to be doing some cleaning and some reorganizing in here. So I'm going to be taking the next couple days off. So, okay. Sorry, that was Cassandra reacting to Varric's new book, This Shit Is Weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story.
Dark and stormy night, centered on a gaping hole that led to the arse end of nowhere. A hole that spit up many things that day. Comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble. It's about the Inquisition.
It is? I wasn't expecting this. See if any more is going to come.
The din of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. Not playing, weirdy, she said, gesturing with and dismissively eating a sandwich. Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a rope. Sarah made the subtext text. which suited me fine.
Okay, this is fun. I want to finish, so I'm just going to listen to this.
The court enchanter swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. I'm so glad you made it, my dear, she said. I am Madame de Fair, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet.
She never said that.
Liliane enfolded Alphonse in an embrace as warm as a serpent's kiss. I always knew I could count on your support. The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. Even if it requires your death.
Okay, that one's... Yeah, that's pretty much a Liliana right there.
Drops of rain glistened on the griffin medallion grasped tightly in Blackwall's hand. The silverite wings of valor, they mean nothing. He flung the medal to the cold and uncaring ground. You don't know what I've done. You don't know me. So romantic.
Nah, Blackwell's not that romantic. But he does make toys, which makes him sweet. He's a big sweetheart.
Cole moved like a shadow that also moved like a knife. A shadow wearing a hat where dreams came to die. It's a riddle, he whispered. A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone. That makes as much sense as anything Cole says.
Yeah.
Do you place your herald above the law, Ambassador? Whose law, my lady? Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals. The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war, by poor fiscal management. We are the law.
Okay. Doesn't sound like Josephine.
We left our mark on adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning. If you caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double. What is even happening here?
Is Varric and trying to get hard? I don't know what's going on in there either. I'm with Cassandra on that one.
The Iron Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. Come on, he barked, not looking back as he entered. The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5. That is spot on, actually.
Yeah. Definitely.
The commander had the look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. This isn't just a war, he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. It's the only war. Cullen! That's Cullen!
That didn't sound like Cullen. That really didn't.
The mage wore a class of handsome sneer cultivated by 1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian, he glared. D-O-R-I-A-N. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible.
Well, yeah, I don't think Dorian would say something like that.
The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming.
And his shiny
Better
head.
to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric.
Really? Okay. Sorry about that.
Wait, where am I? I don't... Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful. Varric, I was wrong about everything, she sobbed.
Oh,
Could
Seeker.
you find it in your noble heart to forgive me? That dwarf, he put me in the book. I'm in the book. I am reading the shit out of this.
Okay. That was fun. Okay. I'll be back on streaming on Sunday. Sorry, I had to, because the Cassandra rules. I'll be back on Sunday. Well, my Pumpkin Friend forum will be back on Sunday on my Twitch channel. But until then, I'm done for the week. So, I will see you next week with Sims 4. Until then, I hope you guys have a nice week. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye. Actually, I forgot I had the war table operation still going from right before I started Trespasser, so I am going to check on those. I'll check out my war table operations. I can still go back to our previous save if I want to do stuff. I just don't want to. So we'll see on the flip side in a second. Actually, I can't believe I forgot all about this. I want to check my war table operations. See if they're completed yet. Well, I know they're completed. I got that notification while I was doing Trespasser earlier. Okay. One less trip in Skyhold. Okay. Kirkwall guard question the merchants. Okay.
You're doing it again. Oh, I do apologize.
Now that's going to be in my head all day.
What are those two? Palomire. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. I've already done that, so I'm not going to worry about Trespasser again. Okay. Okay, there we go. I am now done. Now officially done. See ya next week with I play some Sims 4. See you on the flip side. Bye.